Hello. Hello, bro. Can you hear me? Sharuk boy. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. So, this is Shabir, and I'm going to be live streaming an app which I plan to build. So, I'm going to show you the architecture what I built till now. So basically, this is a FIFA World Cup fantasy team using AI. So let's begin. So I'm gonna explain you what I did till now, and then we're gonna continue coding. So basically, what I'm creating is a fantasy football team. So if you have not played fantasy football, this is how it looks. So basically, it we have to select around 15 players, and it would be like when they play in real and when they score goals, you will get fantasy points. So this used to we used to play this for Premier League. So maybe I'll show you that one. So the same thing I'm going to be trying with the World Cup. So this is for the Premier League. So yeah, now the season is over, so you can't see it. But yeah, it's kind of similar. So I'm gonna quickly show you the tutorial how it works. So basically, you get 100 million or 100 points, and you have to select 15 players. And from each team, you can take only 3 players, and captain get double, and you can make transfers to improve your team, and you can manage your team, like you can do transfers, etc. And there's some boosters which you will get more points. So you can create leagues and compete with your friends also. So yeah, this is basically the game, and there's lot more steps, but so basically you just pick your team like this. You can add the player, and you just fill the team, and you just set it, and when the real match happens, if they score they get points. So basically when they score a goal, the strikers get 5 points, and midfielders get 6, defender gets 7. So defender gets for clean sheet they get points, and goalkeeper, etc. So it's the format is like this. So what I'm thinking is to create a team using AI. So basically, I'll not be choosing my team. So I'll let the AI choose my team, and every round we'll make the AI itself change the team. So basically, if they're not performing well, I would like swap the players and put in other players. So this is the whole idea of the app or fantasy football with AI. So I've started coding a bit yesterday, and kind of I can show you what I have done till now. If you guys have any questions, you can drop it in the chat. Let me just quickly pop out chat. Yeah, let me just make it smaller. Just give me a moment before I start. One second, I'm just starting. All right, let's begin. So basically, I've created a few steps, and like I've already built some stuff. So step one is make the AI understand the rules. So basically, now the AI does not have any knowledge of the rules. So what I did was there's a how to play uh, section where I kind of tell the AI the rules of the game. So basically, what I did was I copy pasted all these things. So here is like a set of rules of the fantasy game. So I just added all these in a markdown file. So the step one is kind of I like the AI making the AI understand the game. So I gave it a markdown file so it knows the rules of the game. So I can quickly show you this one. So it's called rules.md. So md files are basically markdown files. It's just like a text file. So since the rules don't change, I've just added these things here. So you can see that these are just the points. Sorry, these are just the rules. So which I've copied from the website. So yeah, so that is step one, rules.md, just making the AI understand the rules. So step two is add the player database. So right now we don't have the player database. So basically now it's just kind of uh, like the AI does not have any information on the players. So what I did, I told Claude to find some real data from the internet. So luckily, it found a JSON file from the FIFA World Cup website itself. So here's players.json. So if you see here, it's just the players which have been are going to play the World Cup. So you can see here all these. So these are the players.json. So this was already there, and the squads.json. So what it did was it kind of integrated both in one, and it kind of created the players database. So next we'll see step three. So now we have the rules and the players, and now we wanted to add stats to it, like international performance stats. So like I wanted to find it online, and I got this GitHub data set. So this is basically a data set including all the uh, like stats of the players. So what I did was I used this one and I kind of integrated it with a player's JSON. So basically it's just combining this one and this one. So I've taken stats from around 15 years so that we get good data. So I can show you the file here. So the final file is this one. Yeah, so players enriched.json is the final one. So you can see for one player, percentage selected is kind of the how many people have selected the player, and prize is just like in fantasy we get 100 points, right? In that, how much will this player cost to make the team? And yeah, kind of we are adding all the data. So I've got the goals since 69, 2010, and international penalty goals, and we have some team stats too. So what I'm thinking is we don't need the team stats, we just need the player stats. So next we are kind of going to remove this and kind of replace it with the international stats. So we need only the player stats, not the team stats. So I'm going to do that next. So let's add like maybe a step 4. So we'll document everything so that it's easier for us to keep track. So yeah, step 4, we'll try to do it. Replace team stats with individual player stats. Okay, so let's try this step now. So my idea and the end goal is, once we get the data ready, we'll kind of create different agents which would kind of help us pick the team. So maybe we do like one checks the goals, one agent check the goals, then one agent check assists or passes. So something similar to this, or we could have like a single agent for defenders, attackers. Not yet figured out, but I'll just put whatever ideas I have. We could do also do like attackers, defenders. So maybe a single agent which knows the attacking strategies or defending strategies, and it could help us pick the team. So yeah, first we'll start off with replace team stats with individual player stats. So I have Claude ready with me. So I'm just going to quickly show how Claude works also. I've already set everything up. So basically Claude runs in my terminal and I'm using VS Code, and basically it would code everything for me. So yeah, this is the terminal. I type in the commands and it kind of automatically creates these files here. So we have like whichever I showed you, rules.md, the fetch player script and fetch stat script. So all these files are going to be created by the uh, Claude itself. So we can get started now. So I just have to prompt it. So the goal is to kind of give good prompt so that the AI understands us. So now what we want to do is we want to change the stats of from team stats to player stats. So what I'll tell Claude, I see that the final JSON has final JSON, which is players underscore enriched, has team stats, but while we create a team, we don't need play team stats, but we need player stats. We need individual player stats. Can you find individual player stats from the GitHub repo. So I'm telling it to reference this GitHub repo, which I showed you earlier. So yeah, I'm just telling it if it can find like team individual stats rather than team stats. So let's see. I think it should be able to find. Also, I'll tell it what stats is good since I've played EPL Fantasy. I know few of the things. So maybe I like clean sheets, assists, red cards, yellow card. What else? Passes is not useful. What can we add? Maybe penalties. I think we have penalties. Yeah, I think this is enough for now. So let's see if we can find it. So I'm using the latest model. So I have a $20 subscription of Claude, which is really useful. So I can change the model here. I think it will come up after this chat run. So I'm using Opus 4.0. I'll show you after this run. So basically, Claude is going to figure out on its own. Like we don't have to do much. We just have to prompt it and see if it can find the the stats. So yeah, it's given me an output. So what it tells is I check the output. There's honest situation results. Goal scorers. So per individual player, own goals. So it says it has shootout goals minor from shootout. This is not in the data set at all. Assists. Yellow. Okay, so it tells it has only own goals and shootout goals, which is not important for us. It's telling it doesn't have assist, yellow card, etc. So it's telling like it we can get it from different sources. I think assists is important. Yeah, I think we can use this FP ref since it does not need a API key. Want to avoid the API key, so we'll try it with that. Add own goals only. Switch to the. See, it's asking me what I want to do. I'll take it this one. So I might remove the. Should we keep the team stats? Because I don't know if it will help us. So team matches, team clean sheets. Anyways, let's keep it. I think it's fine. It would kind of help the AI to kind of understand the team's stats too. And since team is mentioned, it would be okay. So it's going to take some time, and how Claude works is it has a $20 subscription, and it has like kind of like token usage. Based on your token usage, it would kind of reset. So every 4 or 5 hours, it would give you like a particular similar particular tokens, and if you exhaust that, it would kind of stop and you can't use it. So mm, I can also show you that if you want later. So now it's kind of a big change. So it's kind of using the other other repo to kind of get the stats. So we'll just wait for it to complete. So it tells that it is blocked. Yeah, let's use this one. We don't need. So I can show you the cloud usage till then. Yeah, so right now it has a 4 hour limit. So it kind of current session is use 16%. So I can use it for 4 hours. So that is, so if you're just joining in and have any questions, you can put it in the chat. So it's taking some time to get the stats. So if think we need some stats so that we get and we make better decisions. Maybe until then we can kind of figure out how to do the agents agents, or do it later. Let's see. So let's think it's gonna take some time. Maybe until then we can. So assuming we have the step 4 ready, let's see how we can kind of make the agentic approach work. So one way to do it is to maybe ask Claude itself for it. So I can also use the chat. How to I have I or let's do it later. Think we can ask the terminal itself. It's better. So there's also this effort which kind of you can set. Think I've set it to medium now. It's taking a lot of time actually. Okay, everything comes in. Okay, so this is actually good for us because if you see on the official website, it does not have any stats yet, unlike Premier League, because in Premier League you will kind of have like the stats of previous seasons, but here I don't think it shows. Just shows the selected last round points. So it's all not new, but kind of only built for this World Cup. So it doesn't have previous stats. So us enhancing the stats, not enhancing, but building it would be like a enhancement for us. Think it should be almost done. So we are just waiting for it to finish. Then we can kind of get started. Just doing a quick audio test. So So I can see like if you kind of use it more. So it's gone from 16 to 22. I should have selected the max speed. I think that was a mistake. The effort as max speed. Maybe we'll do it next. I think it would have been faster. Can we stop it and make it faster? But making it faster would also it for 4 more minutes, I think, or else gonna speed it up by changing the effort to max. Kind of interrupted it. Let's change the effort and make it faster. Let's go to this. Okay, it tells that we can't change the effort because it would kind of reread the full history. Kind of change the conversation history would be kind of removed. So I don't want that. Okay, I'll just tell it to continue. Okay, it's done. Okay, interesting. It says it's running in the background. So let's ask it. So is the players and .json created yet? I have to wait for the script script to finish. We have some new stats. Maybe SP goals. Interesting. What is SB? Not sure what is this. SB penalty goal assist. Let's ask it. Show the SB goals everywhere. Stats bomb. Okay. SB stats bomb. But the goals are pretty less compared to what we have earlier. And Kane scoring 15 goals is kind of very less actually. So if you see here 45 goals, but here it's lesser. Not sure why. And Haaland has 0 goals, which is interesting. So I don't know the time frame. I think it shows for the previous World Cups, maybe for these competitions. So has Haaland has not played actually. Okay, so it's kind of like the World Cup, how much they have scored. Good. We can just rename them. So it shows it's done. So this can be good, but so it's like how many goals he has scored in the World Cup. Okay, so let's just confirm that. Do we have clean sheets also? Yeah, we have goalkeeper clean sheet. Let's see if we can add clean sheets for the players also. Okay, so we just ask. Okay, so do we have the stats from only the previous World Cup and Euro? Yes, previous. Also, can we add a clean sheets as well for different goalkeepers if possible? So I've also created a file called this one, which kind of gives a summary of all the things which has been happening. So at each step, which is good to kind of have. So here step 4 we tell no assets. So we added this. So it fits these fields. I think some teams are not there, which is fine. Uh, is Claude. Does that answer your question? Hello, Salu. If you have any other questions, you can put it in the chat. So, where are you from, Salu? If you are in the chat, and what do you do? So we have like a good improvement since we have like previous World Cup information or the major Euros and World Cup, which would help the AI be better because earlier it was only the overall goals, but now it also shows maybe how they performed in previous World Cups. So yeah, vibe coding is more of like seeing the output and kind of changing your prompts and improving the overall application or whatever you're building. So I think it sure is done now. So okay, it shows from World Cup 2018 and 22. Think this is good enough. Clean sheets. Okay, this is good. Appearances. Goals conceded. So let's see the file again. Maybe we'll open it here. So it fixed the goalkeeper clean sheets. Minutes looks fine. Surprised Haaland has not played any big cups. Is that true? Let's check it out. I have to check if this data is correct. Interesting. So the data is right. So we can proceed. It looks good, but I just want to change the kind of the field name. So I would like to make it from SB goals. Mm, Maybe we can change it to international tournament or big, what do you call, FIFA Euro goals. So I'm just changing the name so that later it's easier maybe if we build agents for it to kind of understand it better. Hello. Can we change the SP underscore abbreviation to something more meaningful? Maybe like mm, international or big Euro FIFA Euro World Cup penalty goals, something like this would be good for all fields with SB. I wanted to write a script to just change the name for all players. Again, if you guys want me to explain what I'm doing from the architecture, let me know in the chat. I can show it again. So yeah, I think we have like at least a good data set for now. Have like good fields. So what do you guys think Haaland would do well in the World Cup? They have a lot of players here. Let's see Messi. Only 19% selected. That's rough. Scored 56 goals. So I see it's changed the name. Dembele scored 4 goals. Interesting. Mm, so next I'll just show you how we can change the effort. I already showed you, I think. So it's better to choose this in start of the chat because changing it would kind of change this one. I would have set it to max so it runs faster, but again it consumes more tokens and your usage might run out soon. So one more thing is the model itself. So to change the model you can click this. So I'm using 4.8, which is the latest model. It's pretty fast actually. It takes some time for this huge task, but it's understandable. So yeah, now we have a decent data set. So we are going to kind of make this step as done. Done. It starts. So next we have to. So maybe the step 5 is to plan. So I can show you guys how I plan with agents if we are doing some huge change or the maybe the agentic architecture to choose top 15 players. So let's ask Claude itself what it would suggest. So to on plan mode, you just take this one. So what we can do is you can ask. I think we have got data set ready. So maybe we can create like a file to understand these fields. Or let's go with the agentic. So now I am planning to use some to agents to initially select our top 15 players. What options do we suggest? Ideas. My ideas having My ideas are having specialized agents for attackers, defenders, midfielders. Calculating their goals, assists. Also, we can take into consideration their fixtures, easy groups. Yeah, maybe we can add the groups to easy groups. We have more players. Hmm. Also, the previous records from your World Cup, which we have kind of want to combine everything, create multiple agents, single agent. What do you think? Did it get me wrong? Let's explore the code base first. So now it's going to plan the coding for me. Not the coding, basically, it tells me what steps we can take. So basically, if we have like a place where we have all the things, it would kind of be good. So maybe we'll remove this. So we have goals assist. So we can just make it like player information. So you can build your own architecture or ask AI if you're confused, but I'm getting few ideas. Mm, let's make it player database. That can make it enrich JSON. Then maybe we add the fixtures because it's important. Groups and fixtures. What else did we add? Don't know why it's taking so much time. Let's see what it comes up with. Mm, let's also add like maybe we have like a special not coach specialized. What I'm not getting the right word. So basically, this will be like a guide for tag defense mid goalkeeper. So maybe this would be like when would the people perform well? Let's see. Let's see. It's really helpful. The hard part is in judgment. It's constant. It exactly two goal. Films are good at uh, can add the data. So yeah, we also need a scoring mechanism, kind of. Hyper one, what's up? How you doing, bro? Own referee. Hmm. We can. Hello, Afan. We can have a referee, but yeah, like maybe you can have a referee which kind of decides, like after a round, it can decide like if the players are performing well or not. So yeah, you can have the referee, but in between the rounds. But when the in game, you cannot have the referee. So after each round, it kind of tells you how much it kind of does well, the players, and you can change it accordingly. So yeah, we need these things. And one more thing we saw is the kind of the yeah, a fun like what you mentioned. I think I need to drink a lot of water, but I haven't had anything, so I'm getting a bit tired. So I'll add arithmetic calculator or maybe price judgment. So we need this also to kind of choose the players. How should the agents and final squad selection be structured? guarantees budget position. Don't kind of understand this. Four position scout agent score players deterministic Python assembler builds a valid Excel 15. We'll decide. Let's see what it's suggesting. A few things I can explain. Of the architecture, why scout rates solver quicker. I don't understand much. So it's not that easy as I thought. Like it's a bit complicated. But I think we are gonna do our own architecture. I have few ideas here. So from like we'll take the database first, maybe design some things. So maybe I put a screenshot of it. So I'm gonna just take one player so that we kind of so I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. Can just paste it too. So I think from this we kind of have to choose some fields in the for the players this one. So let's start with that I think. And I'm going to use my own architecture. So first I can use only players. So what I'm doing is kind of having it like maybe sorted through the highest goals, assist, etc. etc. So only the important fields are considered being filtered. We see can we start with this? So please choose. So we're kind of doing it manually. So the usage is okay, it's not using much. So I'll be back. So let's continue. So I'm just creating the data set. So kind of we have the normal stats and also some derived stats which would make it better. Let's tick off what all we need. We need this one, this one. So it's given me the file. Tacking output. Appearances per. This is okay. So let's do one thing. Can we add anything else? Do we drop few of these? Has it dropped any feeds from here? I think it's okay. We don't have much feeds. We don't need to drop them. Yeah, we don't need to drop the fields. Can we derive anything else? Is it sorting too? Think it is. Yes. Nice, nice. We got a good list of yes. I think we're good for this step. Hmm, done. Sorted. Just confirm it. Okay, it's not sorted, but it seems to be sorted. Oh, it's because of the price. Hmm. Okay, it's not. Third is it's not sorted. Attacking output. I don't think for attackers we need this clean sheet rate. Zero World Cup goals per appearances. Okay. So ನಾ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಪಿನ್ನವರ So we're going to remove this for attackers because I don't need a clean sheet rate. And we are going to kind of remove these two. What about the defender? Should we keep attacking output? I think it's fine to have it for defenders. It'll be better. So yeah, let's do this. I forgot to add for defenders. We'll do it next. So now maybe we take the top 50 players. So how many attackers? So you can have like top 50 players. So top 50 players. Maybe we take 15 attackers, 10 attackers, 10 forward, 20 mid, maybe 15 mid, and 15 diff, 5 goalkeepers. Maybe we choose these many. So it's two goalkeepers, five, five, three strikers. So three. You don't need so many. Three strikers. Hmm. Skip it. Second time as well. It's okay for now. So basically, we are kind of choosing the best top 50 players from this. The attackers are sorted by attacking output. Messi and Ronaldo are same. Fan is by position. So let's also group the defenders. Let's sort the defenders and goalkeepers. Output and so do we give more preference to attacking output or the clean sheets? Can we mm, വരാം സുബണ്ട് ഒരു ഹാഫ് ആൻ അവറിൽ വരാം ഞാൻ അത് ചെയ്യാം Assortment by attacking. So we almost have the top 50 players ready. Just thinking about these fields, do we use any field? It's a bit tricky because there's many fields like minutes. Maybe we will consider that those two in the final one. So it would be like this. So the JSON will be so the JSON would be like top JSON max fields plus just keep everything. Looks good. Now we'll compare. So maybe we can see the final one. This is just a sorted one. Zero point 0.6. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I think this is a sorted list from goalkeeper. So now create a final list. So I'm just thinking of other fields we can use. Only minutes is there. I don't know if that. I think that's fine because minutes. We are already considering minutes for the scoring. So now I'm going to final list with the top players in their position. First, we'll select 50 players from. Do we make it 30 players? We'll reduce it a bit. 7, 8, 16. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make it 50 itself. Fine, goalkeeper 15. 5:20. Let's make it 1:45. Create final. Need to just ID name country. So we have minute 45 players. So next we are going to kind of add the groups and fixtures. Do we need more players? 45. Maybe we need more players because we are going to consider these things too later. But for now, let's see the final list. Megan Rochette. I just know this guy in this. Hmm, we need like average players also, I think, because these are like top players. It would cost more. So let's do one thing. Let's select. Now we have top ones. So obviously the price is demand price apart from this. Do similar thing and name it. This looks good now. So we have top 45 players and most optimal. So we have around 90 players, which will be good considering the fixtures. So we have good progress today. I think we're done with it after this. Should we combine them or separate? Worried about the minutes played. I think top players won't have any. Yeah, maybe for the optimal. They do have minutes. I think it's fine. Yeah, they have few minutes. Looks okay. So do we keep it separate or together? So I think we keep it separate. So maybe next what we can do is take 15 players from here, 15 players from here, considering all these things. So I guess for today that's it. Thank you all for watching. My energy is down. Gotta take some rest.